Alright, today we have a new challenge. It's called multiple of index. We get a list as an input, and what we have to do is to output a list with all the elements that are divisible by their own index. How to go about this? Well, let's have a look here. Here we have an example of a list that we get as an input, and we should output a list like this. Well, first of all, let's create a new list. Result is empty list. And then we have to iterate through the array. So for index in, then the range and then the length of the array. Let's print the index and the values. There we are. So here we have the index and the accompanying value. So the first index has a value of -6. And as you can see, -6 is something that you have to return. Why is that? Well, it has to do with the following. Let me comment this out. Print, and then the value -6 modulo 1 is equal to 0. What does that mean? When we divide -6 with 1, we don't have a remainder. So when I execute this, we get true. Let's take the following. 32 is something that we have to return as well. What's going on here? Well, the index is 2. And the value is 32. So the value is 32 and the index is 2. Is 32 divisible by 2? Yeah, you can divide it 16 times exactly and you don't have a remainder. And that's the reason that you have to return 32. And you will see that it will return true as well. There we go. And we have to return 25. Why is that? Well, you can guess it from here. When we take 25 and we take the index of 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you will see that 25 is divisible by 5. Exactly 5 times, and you don't have a remainder. So it returns true. And if you take something else like the value of 9 and divide it by 4, modulo 4 is equal to 0, then it will return false. Of course, 9 is divisible by 4 2 times, but you have a remainder of 1. There we have it, false. So this is basically the operation that we have to perform on all the values. So let me remove this and uncomment this. If the value modulo the index is equal to 0, then we are going to append the values to the result list. Like this. And that's all we need to do. So return the result. 0 division error, integer division or modulo by 0. Well, let's start with iterating through the list from the first index on and not from index 0. And then we'll work out. What basically happens now is that we have a value of 22 and that we want to perform modulo 0 on it. And that's something that you can do in mathematics. Hence, we are starting with iterating through the list from index 1, from here, in other words. There we go. And of course, we can include this in one line. Let me comment this out. With list comprehension. So return this value. And we have to iterate through this range of values. But we have a condition here. If array index modulo index is equal to 0. And there we have it. Well, let's test it out here. Well, here we have it. Let's test it. And there we go. Hope this video has been useful and hope to see you in another video. Ciao.